Thought of a funny story this morning. Maybe it's a bit of a life lesson. We'll see how it turns out. Got my winter cup out. It's a Yeti. Yeah, I think they are a little bit different than your normal Kmart cup. Oh wait, do you know what a Kmart is? Not anymore. Oh, the things that disappear in our life, huh? Well, anyhow, little life lesson and a funny story. Stick with me and we'll get to it here in a minute in the 100-acre woods. All right, let's go. Well, welcome back, everybody. I'm Randy, the ragamuffinpiper, and welcome back to the 100-acre woods out here, where summertime, the dog days of summer have joined us. It's mid-80s. Man, it was hot. Last week it was in the 90s, sweating it out, and you might say, Randy, why then are you wearing a flannel shirt? Force of habit, maybe. But also holds my little microphone. It's kind of hard to put that on a shirt, just a t-shirt, nowhere to hang it. So anyhow, my goodness, the clouds come and go, and it is just beautiful. A little breeze out here. But the cup, my story, you wanted to hear the story. Well, it might be worth sticking around to hear. I got my Rattray Marlin out and a hot cup of Folgers coffee here, and I'm going to tell you what I did to my cup right after this. Commercial break from our sponsor. No, there's no commercials. Hang on, stick around. So most of you know I'm always hanging out here with my pipe and a cup of coffee, and a few years ago my family bought me this coffee cup from Yeti. This is not a paid promotion, even though maybe I'm promoting the cup a little bit. You'll see. It's not paid promotion. It's a Yeti, but it has a handle. So many of them kind of do have a handle. Now, the reason being is I have nerve damage in my hands from a neck injury and surgeries, and so I have a tendency to let go of things, you know, so those round cups with no handle, I have a hard time keeping a hold of those, and I'll just drop them out of the blue, and they end up with dents or broke or worse. So they bought me this one with a handle on it. It just happens to be a Yeti. The dude is heavy. It is, yeah, it's heavy. But it works good, and it's a winter cup, you know. I can take coffee outside, and I can sit it down and come back to it in 30 minutes. Coffee's still hot. As it should be, right? So I was getting ready to go for a ride in the Gray Lady. Those of you that don't know what that is, maybe I'll put that link at the end of this video so you can see an adventure with the Gray Lady. I was getting ready to go for a ride in the Gray Lady and took my cup of hot coffee outside. I probably had my hands full, you know, carrying a bunch of stuff. Could have been video stuff, I don't know. But I set my coffee cup down right here. This is where I put my coffee cup down and proceeded to put the stuff in the Jeep, forgetting that I had put my coffee cup right there. And I drove off with it. So why am I telling you this? Well, I'm telling you, here it is. It's still working. The handle's not bent. The lid's not even broke. Still works like it always did. But if you want to see the bottom of it, here's a picture of the bottom. I drove a quarter mile on a dirt road, and that's all it did to this cup. So if you want one that's durable and you can drive with it in between the wheel well and the tire of your Jeep, that's your promotion. You got to know, coffee is like, that's That's like a precious in my house. Like, we'll give up a lot of things before we give up coffee. And a coffee cup or a thermos, now I'll find it someday. But my dad has a thermos that he ran over with a dump truck. And he used it to the day he retired, and then some. Someday I'll get that out and I'll give you a video of that one. But it's precious in our house. It's a commodity that's well protected. So here's to being tough. You know, some of us are kind of like this cup. You know, we've been through a lot. We've been trapped between the wheel and the wheel well and just drug for a half a mile. And then somebody finds us, drags us out, dusts us off, says, "Are you okay?" And you're like, no, I'm not. But I'm gonna keep going and it's fine. So here's to all the tough ones out there. Every one of you making today go by and sticking with what you need to do, even though life hands you a bowl of lemons, man. You're just making your lemonades and getting on with it. That's what we're doing. Cheers to something that's made, you know, cowboy tough, right? So just to remember, if today's that day, you know, tonight, tomorrow, you'll get cleaned up, you'll be good as new. You'll still work, you're still gonna have them scars on the bottom, right? Well, maybe not your bottom. Sometimes they don't even show. But we all carry around scars, but that doesn't mean we can't keep the coffee hot and bring in the joy. Thanks for joining me on the Ragamuffin Piper, all right? I appreciate it a lot. Comment in the comments something that you've drug around, maybe still works. I look forward to hearing from every single one of you. I hope you're making it the best day yet. Share it with somebody else. They really need it sometimes. Your gift to them, and it doesn't cost nothing. It doesn't cost a thing to share some joy and make their day a great one as well. So God bless you. This is Randy. In the 100-acre woods, we're going to get back to our chores. You all have a good day, all right? We'll see you soon.